Hello, you guys. Welcome. Oh, let me get the cards. Welcome and welcome back. Thank you all for being here. We're going to get into a collective reading. You guys be sure to subscribe. Be sure to leave your comments below. Let me know if the reading is resonating or if you can sense that something may be coming on the horizon for you in the future that could cause the reading to resonate, okay? We're going to get into a collective reading. Y'all be sure to like the video. Be sure to subscribe, you guys. That's the best way to support the channel. Let's try to get this reading to 400 likes, okay? I know we can do it, you guys. Let's try to get it to 400 likes. And I hope that these messages help you guys with whatever you're dealing with at this time. We're just going to see what comes out in the messages and pull cards based on that. All right, and if you guys want to be entered into winning a free reading, click the link below. There is a GoFundMe listed below that was set up by my beautiful members on the Pisces channel to help your girl transition through this movement that's going on. So we are going to be basically doing the raffle to give away the readings on Lionsgate, which is August 8th, 2024, 888. And I cannot wait to see you guys there, okay? Don't feel obligated to donate, but if you do watch, I would ask if you could at least like the video, engage with the content, you guys, so we can help get this reading out to the people who may need to see it and show the algorithm that our particular genre is important, okay? But thank you guys so much for being here. Let's go ahead and see guardian angels, archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors of the highest vibration, Father, Mother, God. Ooh, let me split the deck for the collective. When it comes to the situations that they're dealing with right now, or what they may be dealing with in the future, God. What are the messages for the collective at this time? Okay. So you have cold water therapy, 53. That's also an 8. Some of you guys could be taking cold showers. It says, have you tried the Wim Hof method? Interesting. So some of you may benefit from the Wim Hof method. Look that up, see what it is. But you may be taking cold showers, cold baths, ice baths, things like that. Then we have spiritual protection at the bottom, card number 57. What is that? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's a 3. So 57, 53, 12, 3, and 8. Call in Archangel Michael to protect yourself. And then misjudgment. Everyone just wants to be treated as if they are normal. 45, which is a 9. So yeah, all the numbers together. 45, 53, 57, 12, 3, 9, and 8. Okay? Those could be significant numbers, significant times in your life right now. I feel like you guys have spiritual protection from something going on in your life. Archangel Michael, there could be something going on with your root chakra. This could be about your foundations, whatever those foundations may be, whatever you consider to be foundational aspects of your life. I feel like there is a need for you to have some type of protection, or you need some type of spiritual protection at this time, because there could be something that's trying to throw you off in a way. Let me see this 53. Real quick, the Wim Hof method. I've never heard of that, so you guys may want to look it up. But in the book, it says the cold water therapy. It says you can improve your mental and physical health by braving the icy water, whether it's a dip in a cold ocean or some time under a cold shower, okay? We were born to withstand hardship and to thrive being uncomfortable. Human beings aren't meant to always live in a warm and cuddly environment. Is your favorite temperature 23 degrees Celsius? And do you do everything in your power to stay out of the cold weather, the wind, or cold water? Your challenge is to study the Wim Hof method and start with 5 seconds of cold water after your warm shower on half your body and work your way up to a second or two a day. Okay? You should see your mood improve after a week to 10. What? You should see your mood improve after a week to 10 days. I think it's a typo. Cold water immersion has been practiced for thousands of years and has huge mental and physical benefits. This is a natural way to improve your mood. A dip in the cold ocean will also invigorate you and improve your mental health. Ice bathing or ice bathing is becoming popular. Okay? And you could probably find a video online about this. Yeah, so you could have some type of, I feel like there could be some type of energy, person, situation that's trying to kind of like, I don't know, it feels like it's something that's trying to send you negative energy. It feels like there's a person or a situation that's like sending you negative energy, or there's something that's affecting your mood that your spirit team wants you to combat. And the way that they're saying to combat it is to take cold showers. And that's crazy, because I was just telling Pisces on the other channel, like, literally the reason why I set up the GoFundMe and the raffle to win a free reading is because, well, my members set it up. And we did it. And the reason why I promoted it is because I did need help moving. So I have moved and I'm in the new place, but there's a lot of things that are just kind of crazy. And the first night we were here, I didn't have any hot water. Like they put in a brand new water heater, but the hot water was not working because there was like a part missing or something. And you know, after you get done moving, you are hot, you're sweaty, you've been working all day, you just want to take a shower. And I had to choose between like laying down in my bed dirty as fuck or taking a cold shower. And what did I choose? Bitch, I chose the cold shower, okay? Because who's going to lay down in their bed dirty? I mean, you know, I ain't judging you if that's what you got to do. But I just couldn't do it personally. Like, if I didn't have any water at all, then I wouldn't have had a choice. But I felt like it was better for me to take a cold shower than for me to, like, not take a shower at all because I was exhausted. And even though it was very hard, like, it was super uncomfortable because the water was just freezing. After the fact, like, I slept so good. And it's funny that that comes up because I think that there's something going on in your life that your spirit team wants you to kind of relax. Like, they want your muscles to loosen up. They don't want you to be stiff. And I know, like, when people take ice baths, a lot of times athletes take ice baths to repair and heal their muscles and their tendons and all of the different faculties that they use physically while playing whatever sport that they play. So I think that there's something important about this for you because there's an energy or there's some type of situation that could be making you very tense. And they want you not to be tense. This could be about some type of miscommunication, misjudgment, or something that's being misconstrued. Okay? And then in the near future, I feel like there's something coming in where you're going to understand misjudgment. You're going to understand something about people not judging you accurately. Okay? You're going to understand someone else's situation because you're going to be aware of it based on your own situation and experiences. So if there's someone around you who's being judged falsely, you may be able to call upon some of your experiences in a time that you were misjudged to be able to empathize with someone in a situation. Okay, there may be someone who may be trying to like misjudge you, but I feel like that's coming to an end. Your spirit team is trying to work with you here to accomplish a goal. Yes, baby girl. Yes, baby girl. I hear you. What is it? Come here. Come here. Snowflake want to speak. You want to speak? You want to speak to the people? You know I'm going to pick you up if you come over here. Come on. She being crazy. But yeah. With the number 8 as well, I feel like there's something about fate, destiny, your journey, your path right now. That it's like it's gonna be a little tense. Like it's gonna be a little stressful. So your spirit team is trying to help you find resources to be able to manage that stress. Okay? What else for the collective? What are the messages? Oh my God. Child. You may have just started a family recently. There may be some type of new beginning. It doesn't have to be a baby. It could be a new job. It could be a new baby. It could be a new home. It could be a new car. It could be a new business. There's something new that you started recently that could be very stressful. Or it could be affecting your mood in a negative way. I feel like there's something that you're going through that made you appear to be a certain way to where people were misjudging you. And I feel like that's about to change. Because it's like whatever you were putting out into the universe was not a true representation of who you are. Stability, needing a commitment, creating a safe space, focusing on home and family. Yeah. And harping, won't let go of the issue, dwelling on the past, need to release the anger. So yeah, I feel like it's finally time for you to let something go. Or it's like the tedious part of something is coming to an end. Like if you have a newborn baby, that baby is crying all the time. You got to get up every 3 hours to feed that baby. And it's just like, that's the most stressful part, is when the baby is a newborn. But as the baby starts to grow, things become a little bit easier. Yeah. And I feel like false identity at the bottom. I feel like, yeah, your feelings, there were definitely some stressors in your life, either with your job or your situation. You may have been feeling controlled in your situation. You may not have felt like you had a lot of options. And I feel like you were in a stressful place. So it's like however you were projecting your energy out into the world was not a true representation of who you truly are. And I also feel like there were people who were misjudging you purposefully. Like they did not want to empathize with what you were going through. They did not, like they refused to see the, look, new beginnings. And it says explore, you guys. So yeah, it's like there were people who I feel like just did not want to see the humanity in your situation. So they may have tried to like portray you as this horrible person, but that's not really who you truly are. Okay. What else for the collective? Relaxing. Yeah, something was stressing you out. You were not able to relax. You were not able to blow off steam. Okay, but I feel like you're realizing what was really going on to understand like why you were in the mood that you're in. It says awakening, aware of the real situation, uncovering secrets, making good decisions. And answers, knowing why won't help. You already know the truth. Time to unlock new doors. Yeah, but I feel like you're learning the answers. I feel like you're exploring the possibilities of what your life can be now that you're transitioning out of like the most stressful part of a situation. Hold on, y'all. Let me get a thumbnail. I don't want to break the cord. Y'all be sure to like the video, you guys. Let's try to get this video, what did I say, to 400 likes. Yeah, you're getting the keys. You're finding out the tea, the information. You're getting the missing pieces to the puzzle to see what was like really stressing you out. You're starting to understand what was taking you out of character. Okay, what else for the collective when it comes to these messages? Yeah, public eye. And I feel like you were under a lot of scrutiny. There was something that was really just stressing you out. And I feel like you guys were under a lot of scrutiny from the outside world. A lot of people may have been watching you go through something super stressful. And instead of like empathizing with you, they were just kind of judging you and misjudging you based on your responses. I feel like there could have also been some stress that you've been feeling about how people are going to take something. Like you may have been worried about what people were going to think. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Look, sneaky, going behind your back, telling lies about you, having secret affairs. Yeah, somebody was just lying on you, trying to make it seem like if you just have a baby and you're going through postpartum depression, it's like somebody trying to tell you, oh, you're being dramatic. No, it's actually postpartum depression. Okay? If somebody passed away, you're probably going through grief. Like there's definitely a reason to explain why you've been in the mood that you've been in, or why you've been in the situation that you've been in. And it's not something crazy or like outlandish, but I feel like people were trying to make you feel bad about whatever it is that you were going through. But your spirit team has your back. It's like they want you to know that you're being supported. They want you to call on Archangel Michael, definitely, to get back grounded into who it is that you really are, so that people can see your true colors. Because there was definitely something that was kind of like trying to control you, like people's perception of you, what people think, how other people outside of you are going to feel. That was really controlling you in a situation. And I feel like there were probably some people either on social media or in some type of public forum, at your job, in social settings, wherever you frequent, like wherever people have access to you, there was some type of judgment that was taking place where people didn't really want to like accept the fact that you are human. And I feel like you should give yourself grace. I really do. I feel like you should give yourself grace because whatever you were dealing with was super stressful. And it's like you had to work through the kinks of whatever this is in order to get to a more comfortable place. And I feel like everybody was watching you do it. Okay? What else? So what's the situation? That's what it is. What are the messages when it comes to the situation that the collective is experiencing? 5 of Swords. Yeah. It's like you were kind of going through something where it's like you felt like everybody else was just okay. Everybody else was getting what they needed. You may have felt like you weren't getting what you needed. You could have been going through a situation where you were just really like tired. It feels like, yeah, 3 of Pentacles and the Judgment card. This could be about teamwork. This could be about your job. This could be about recognition at your job. This could be about you waking up to who it is that you truly are. It's like somebody didn't want to work with you. Someone was making something harder than what it had to be. And whoever that was that I feel like wasn't pulling their weight, it was stressing you out. But I also feel like it caused you to wake up and see who is really on your team and who's not. What else? Page of Cups. Yeah, I just feel like you were really stressed out when it comes to communicating with people. Something may have even seemed very impossible. Because I'm hearing Whitney Houston. Isn't that Whitney Houston? Impossible happens every day. I channel that periodically. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, something felt impossible or it felt like it was going to take a really long time to get what it is that you wanted. Something was slow moving. Something felt like a crawl. Like it literally felt like something was crawling. You may have even felt like things were crawling on you. I don't know. But something was happening really slowly. And I feel like it was causing you stress. But whatever this is, it was happening in divine timing with the Justice card. Your spirit team wanted something to be balanced out. Like whatever this is that you just started, your spirit team wanted the foundation to be stable. Okay, what else? For the collective. Queen of Swords. I feel like you're about to start to see clearly why everything's been kind of going down the way it's been going down. I feel like you were guided out of a storm. Yeah, Hierophant and the 8 of Wands. I feel like this was a lesson for you to be able to learn how to like see things clearly and to keep moving forward even though you may be stressed out. It's definitely something, some of you guys may be destined to like be in the public eye or to have some type of visible presence in the future. And it's like you have to learn how to deal with things in front of people. Like I'm getting, I know this might sound like TMI, but I'm getting an image of somebody like a young girl who like gets her first cycle at school and it's like her pants are stained and she doesn't know what's going on. She didn't know her cycle was going to come. This is her first cycle. And she's like literally in front of the whole school, you know, bled out. And it's really embarrassing and it's really stressful. And it's like, it's, what is the word? It's traumatic, but it's like scarring. Like it scars you for life, that experience. But it prepares you for being in that experience or being in that same similar type of situation in the future. This was a lesson for you to get some type of information or to have some type of tools as to how to deal with stress in a particular way that is unconventional. It's like you had to go through whatever this is so that you could look normal in an unnormal situation. What am I trying to say? It's like they want you to learn how to keep rolling with the punches. Even though you're extraordinary, they want you to be able to appear ordinary while being extraordinary. And it's like every single person on earth doesn't have to publicly deal with trauma or stress. Like if you think about a celebrity, everybody's not being followed by the paparazzi all the time. Everybody's not like constantly having flash bulbs and cameras in their face. So they don't necessarily have to deal with those types of, like, regular people don't necessarily have to deal with those types of things. But there's something about what you're meant to do when it comes to what you do for work or when it comes to what you're building, to where you have to learn how to deal with that type of stuff. You had to learn how to accept this pressure and work through this pressure regardless of who's watching. Your spirit team is communicating with you. God is communicating with you. Source is communicating with you. And I feel like there's a lot of spiritual like communication going on. Something is about to move forward really quickly because you stayed committed and you dealt with something that was really difficult for you. What's hidden from the collective in this situation? Oh my God. It's the Empress. So if you just had a baby, you're not pregnant anymore. 9 of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. The weight of the world being on your shoulders is leaving. What's hidden from you, I feel, is this abundance that's coming into your life. I really don't think I could get this card because it literally flew all the way over there. I feel like something is going to start to be easier. You're not going to have to do something alone. That's really what I'm feeling. What's hidden from the collective in this situation? 3 of Swords. Yeah, you've grown from some type of like disappointment or pain. High Priestess, your intuition is really strong. You know how to put things back together. You know how to put the pieces back together again. And I feel like you're about to be very excited about the future. Some type of stress that you're going through or anxiety or fear, it's like you're not going to be experiencing it for much longer. I feel like you don't really tell a lot of people what you're going through. You kind of keep everything to yourself. But I also feel like you're not going to have to do something alone anymore. Like there are people coming in to kind of like help you. 2 of Wands, 6 of Swords, Emperor, 9 of Cups, Hierophant. The 9 is significant. So September is really significant here. Something is going to change in September. There's going to be a breakthrough in September. I feel like you choosing to move forward in a situation, even though it was difficult, has caused you to have a glow up or a boss up type of moment. There's enlightenment coming from this. There's a lot of enlightenment that I feel like you guys are having. Yeah, and look, the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom. 7 of Pentacles. There's a shift taking place, but it's because you made the decision. I feel like you made the decision to move forward strongly. And I feel like whatever this misjudgment is or miscommunication, whatever this misunderstanding either of you or a situation, it's like anybody who misunderstood you in the past is going to understand once they see what's happening for you. They're going to understand why you had to do what you had to do or act the way you acted. Like once, I feel like I'm going to be honest. I think that there's somebody who judged you harshly who's going to be experiencing the same thing that you just went through. And they're going to see the parallels of your situation in their own life. And they're going to have to literally eat their words. They're literally going to have to like really rethink their treatment of you. They're going to have to really like be forced to face the way that they treated you, because they're going to be going through the same thing that you went through. And now you've grown from it. You've birthed whatever this is into existence. You have experienced the stress. And I think that your spirit team really wants you to like, it's like they want your sensors to be recalibrated. So taking cold baths, taking cold showers, it's going to benefit you with basically like releasing the tension of whatever this is that you just experienced, so that you can like get your muscles back in order. Okay. So you can have the normal reflexes that you're meant to have. You're going to be getting a lot of what it is that you want. I feel like you're going to be in charge of a lot of situations, and you're making good decisions moving forward because you're in a place of healing. You're not allowing whatever has happened to you to still like affect you, because you're choosing to learn the lesson in a positive way. You're not like dwelling on things in a negative way. Okay. What can the collective look forward to in the near future, Spirit? Ace of Cups. Some of you may be getting some type of love coming in. Some of you may be getting some type of like self-love, appreciating yourself for everything that you've experienced. You're going to be feeling very like loved. I feel like you also could be meeting people who understand what you've gone through. Like there's someone here that you're meeting that is going to tell you like maybe strategies or ways that you can overcome your situation, and you'll be able to absorb a lot of like the good knowledge that this person has gained. Like even if there's a situation that you don't know how to deal with right now, there's going to be someone or something that's sent into your life to help you have tools to combat this situation. Your spirit team is sending helpers to help you get through something and to bring you to the other side of a hurdle. So you need to know that if you feel alone, there is something that's going to happen to where you either have a person or an energy that's helping you get through whatever this is, like literally pulling you through. I feel like you're going to meet someone. Could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. There's also Aries out here, maybe Taurus, Libra, and possibly Virgo. Yeah, Page of Wands and Judgment. There's a lot of celebration and happiness. I feel like you're going to be feeling more free. You may even be having a lot of things to celebrate. What's this Ace of Cups for the collective? Ooh. Okay, the Knight of Cups, the Sun, and the Page of Swords. Someone is asking you out on a date. Someone could be asking you out on a date, or somebody is inviting you to something. I don't know if this is like a group chat. I don't know what this is, but you're being invited to something. You can expect to be invited to things or asked things. Yeah, Four of Wands. You guys are coming into a lot of like new, you guys are coming into a lot of new connections, a lot of new relationships. I think I want to get another thumbnail just in case, baby boos. Y'all be sure to like the video. This is really nice. Like, this is a good reading. Even though it may seem like, you're never going to come out of a situation, or it may seem like something is taking forever. It's literally going to be so good once you get to the other side. Like, I'm telling you, something is going to be really beautiful on the other side of this. Like, this is kind of what you can expect in the near future. It's a lot of health, a lot of happiness, Feeling good, feeling great, feeling good. How are you? I just want you to know how I feel, how I feel. People may be checking on you too. Just really kind of like trying to support you in this situation. And you may feel like you have this support coming in. Just wait for it. You can expect to meet new people or to learn something new that's going to make you really happy from this situation. So if anything that you've been dealing with has been a struggle, it's not for no reason. I'm telling you right now. There was a method to this madness of whatever your spirit team or God or source was putting you through. There was a method to the madness, okay? What's the Page of Cups? King of Cups. Could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Somebody could have just been acting really immature. Four of Pentacles and the title card. I feel like you're going to be able to finally express yourself, express your feelings. Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like you've been holding something in for a long time. Or you were going through a major change when it comes to who you are. It's like the title card came out twice. I feel like you're like, when you have a baby, your whole like genetic, like having a baby can literally change your DNA, bro. My oldest son, after I was pregnant with him, once I found out I was pregnant with my second son, I literally had a DNA change from my first son being in my body. And there was nothing I could do about it. Like, this is a change of your entire being. This is the person I feel like you're growing up, or you've grown up, or you've evolved, okay? What's the Queen of Swords? Yeah, Nine of Cups, Three of Swords. This is definitely a situation where either you're going to be a mentor to others, or somebody came in to help mentor you, or depending on the trajectory of this journey for you right now, that's what's going to happen. Either you're going to be this mentor, or someone is going to be mentoring you. Yep. But you've overcome a lot of pain and disappointment, a lot of toxicity, a lot of heartbreak. And you've come out on the other side, and it's made you a lot wiser. So I really feel like y'all need to really pat yourself on the back. Because I feel like you were dealing with someone toxic, or you were dealing with toxic situations. You may have broken cycles in your life, and this is just something that you should be very proud of. What's the Five of Swords? Queen of Cups. So yeah, Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups, King of Swords, King of Cups. I just feel like you were feeling kind of overwhelmed. Something took a lot out of you. Could be dealing with a Leo, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or these could be your signs. Aries, Taurus, Virgo. You just haven't been feeling like yourself. That's just what I get. And I think that people were trying to make it seem, yeah, Five of Wands. I feel like people were trying to make it seem like this is just naturally who you are, but they weren't taking into account what you may have been going through. Like, it's like somebody was being extremely insensitive to your feelings or your emotions. Yeah, Two of Swords, Death card. I feel like you really did not want to deal with any type of drama or conflict with people, because you were really just focused on this transformation. And I feel like if somebody took it personally, you probably were feeling attacked. It kind of feels like somebody was attacking you mentally, physically, emotionally. And they were being super insensitive to what you were dealing with. But see, that's what I feel. I feel like it's somebody, it's like you've learned how to be happy, or you've learned how to overcome through a situation that was really difficult. And I feel like somebody is going to have to like eat their words. because they're going to be experiencing, like somebody may have said, oh, well, it doesn't matter what you're going through. You should be able to deal with it and da 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 da. But they have not experienced what you've experienced. It's like a person who doesn't have children telling somebody who has children how they, I guess, haters. It's like telling them how they need to be and how they need to act, but you've never been in that situation. So how can you tell me what I need to do? How can you tell me how I need to be? How can you tell me what I need to say, how I need to act if you've never been in my shoes? They were never in your shoes. So therefore they could never walk the path that you walked. And I feel like you have to realize that about yourself as well, because that will show you like how strong you are, even when you felt really weak, possibly. What does the collective need to know moving into the near future? Y'all be sure to like the video, you guys. What does the collective need to know moving into the near future? Deadline. So you're going to have a deadline and you need to be very vigilant and diligent about keeping it. A deadline is approaching. Also, a deadline could be missed. Lunch, an invitation. You could be receiving an invite to something important in the near future. See, that's what I was saying. Somebody's going to ask you out on a date. Somebody's going to ask you maybe to go out to lunch, get drinks. This could be a friend, a lover, or a family member. It could be platonic, romantic, or professional. Somebody could be asking you out to lunch, but you may not be able to make it. What else does the collective need to know? Mail. Something important is coming in the mail. Look out for important documents in the mail. You may be hearing from someone you haven't heard from in a very long time. Yeah. So someone you haven't talked to in a long time is going to invite you to something, or they're going to invite you to do something. Just be mindful of your obligations and don't take on more than what you can do. Like, don't bite off more than you can chew in a situation. Because I feel like I just feel like right now you could still be in a very fragile state coming out of whatever's going on. Yeah, pretending. Someone is pretending to be one way when they really are another way. An invitation again. So yeah, somebody could be, I don't know. Somebody could be putting on a mask with you. This could also be you in a situation, like somebody may want to invite you to something, or somebody may want you to be involved in something that you may not be ready to be involved in. So you have to be aware of like your limits. And I'm not saying, I feel like everyone is limitless. Okay. But there are certain times where you have to set boundaries, because there can be limits to what you're able to do. You can't be everywhere at the same time. You can't do everything at once. So I just feel like if you don't feel up to something, be honest. Okay. And if you feel like somebody's being fake or phony around you, don't doubt your intuition. What else does the collective need to know when it comes to the near future? Air sign. So there could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius involved in this situation. Yeah, phone call. An important call is coming in. You may be getting an important phone call or having an important conversation soon with an air sign. Pinky promise. The promise has been made. So there may be an air sign that's going to call you. You could be this air sign, and you could have somebody else reaching out to you, but take it how it resonates. But somebody's going to reach out to you, and I feel like invite you to do something or go somewhere, and you may not be able to go. And I just feel like just be real with yourself in the situation, because I don't think that you should force yourself to do something that you really don't want to do. Especially if you're exhausted or you're not feeling up to it, or you just feel like somebody brings out negativity in you, or that they're being fake. Because I feel like somebody is going behind your back telling lies. Somebody may be trying to get you to agree to something that they know you're not ready to do. But I also feel like there's positive invitations coming in. I feel like there's positive reinforcement coming in, either from your spirit team or from people who really love and care about you. Somebody wants to communicate with you some type of good news, or they want to ask you how you're doing. Okay, just take it how you feel you need to take it. Because not everybody has your back in the situation, but also not everyone is an enemy. So I feel like it's just wise for you to judge your first instinct. Like, judge the situation based off your first mind. What else does the collective need to know when it comes to these messages? Be intentional, yeah. So if you're not up to something, don't do it. Be intentional about what it is that you want to invest your time and energy into. Yeah, success. And missing you. Wanting to see you, reminiscing, watching your social media, looking at your pictures, reflecting, wanting you back. Wow. So someone may see you very successful. Someone may see you gaining a lot of success in your life. So I feel like you need to be intentional about who you hang out with or deal with. What else for the collective? Within reason on your end. Reasonable requests, concerns, expectations, reaction. Yeah, somebody may be trying to make you feel like you're being unreasonable. You're not. Okay? Trauma bond. Because this person has a trauma bond with you. And I feel like they want to like drain your energy. It's toxic relationships, codependent, emotional roller coaster, need for validation, financial dependency, feeling indebted, loyal to a fault. And ingenuity and originality. Yeah. Somebody needs your energy because they're unable to come up with ideas on their own. So they trauma bonded with you maybe in a time where you were open to that or dealing with something involving that. And I feel like whoever this person is, it's like they know that they can try to like push your buttons or make you feel guilty about not wanting to do something for them when they should figure out how to do it the fuck themselves. What else for the collective? Infatuation, y'all. Obsession, attachment, temporary passion driven by lust, fetish. And unclean hands, guilty conscience, afraid of karma, paranoid due to unethical behavior. Wow. Wow. That's crazy. So whoever this is knows that they're obsessive. They know that they are not innocent. Somebody may have said that they were going to promise you, like somebody may have said that they were going to do something for you and they didn't do it. They didn't come through. They didn't support you the way that they claimed that they were going to. And then they may have been talking behind your back because of the way that you responded. But it's like, if somebody just say, for example, you're in a stressful situation, you just had a baby. I'm just giving an example, right? It could be anything in your life. Take it how it resonates, make it fit however you're going to make it fit. If you just had a baby and you're a single parent, just say you're a single mom, you just had a C-section. You can't get to the doctor's appointment for your baby. You can't drive yet. Maybe you had a difficult delivery and you had a friend or a family member who said that they were going to take you to the doctor, but then they canceled on you. But now they want to come back and have some type of relationship with you in your life. It's like, okay, you may respond negatively, or you may have responded negatively to them canceling plans or missing a deadline or making you late for something. And they may have been, oh, why you overreacting, collective? Why you doing all that? You being extra, you doing the most. No, bitch. You knew that I was in a precarious situation and you chose to basically be irresponsible and frivolous with my emotions when you said that you were going to be there for me. And that's kind of like what I feel. It feels like a situation where somebody wants to make you feel like you were overreacting because of the way that you responded. But if they were being empathetic, not sympathetic, but empathetic to your feelings and kind of like able to put themselves in your shoes as to what you were going through in that moment in time, they would shut the fuck up. And that's just point blank, period. So it kind of feels like somebody may be trying to guilt trip you because they know they were wrong, but they don't want to take accountability for that. So don't let anybody make you feel guilty about the way that you responded. Yes, there may be things that you could have done better or said better. I'm not saying that you don't, take notes and improve, but I feel like that's what you're doing with the Queen of Swords. I'm not saying that you don't make better yourself in a situation, but I'm also saying don't allow someone to guilt trip you or sympathy fuck you into some like self-loathing mentality because they don't want to take accountability for the way that they triggered you in a situation. That's all I'm saying. More information is needed. Yeah. Stand your ground. See? You see what I mean? I don't just be talking to be talking. It's like somebody did not want to accept that you were going through something really stressful. They just wanted to act like, oh, you're supposed to be here for me. Even if your whole life is falling apart, you trying to put it back together. You're supposed to be here for me. No, you're supposed to be there for yourself. I feel like you allow somebody to get too comfortable. And I'm not saying it in a way where you're just supposed to know everything all the time. I'm not saying it in a way where you're just supposed to like, anticipate everything ahead of time. But what I'm saying is you allow somebody to get too comfortable. And now I feel like you're cutting that off. I feel like now you are making a choice, okay, to be very intentional about what you spend your energy on, what you spend your time on, what you spend your money on, what you put your effort into, and somebody has a problem with it. So be very careful, because I feel like now that you've come out of whatever this is, now that you've kind of gained your footing, now that you've laid the bricks to your foundation, don't allow somebody to come and break it down, okay? What's an important time frame for the collective when it comes to this reading? The next new moon. So look it up, y'all. My phone is on the charger over on the other side of the room. A few days and in September. So September, I said September earlier with all them nines. September is very significant. The next new moon is significant, and definitely something happening in the next few days. So be ready. This phone call could come in within the next few days. You could get this mail in the next few days. You could get this invite to whatever this is within the next few days. And I just feel like your spirit team wants you to be ready. All right, so let's get a piece of good advice for you guys to see what overall it is that you need to know. I got to catch up on what the moon cycles are because I have not been paying attention. Isn't it like, I don't know. What's the advice for the collective? Y'all tell me in the comments. Y'all be sure to like the video, you guys. And if you want to participate in the raffle and have a chance to win a free reading, click the link below and donate, you guys. The more you donate, the more chance you have to win. And it is for a good cause. Because I did just get into this place, but there's a whole lot of fuck shit going on. And it would still help out. And if you can, that's really great. And I appreciate you. But if you can't, don't feel bad. We have the spring card. See your seeds grow. So you're about to see some things come to fruition. Autumn says release the old and rest. Yes. The traveler, move in a new direction. So your spirit team is telling you that whatever seeds you've planted, you're about to see them sprout. Okay, this is overall a time that your spirit team wants you to get back grounded into who you are. It's time to release anything from the past and relax, because even if you're doing that right now, I feel like a lot of you guys have already released a lot. A lot of you guys have already let a lot of things go. And a lot of you have planted these seeds. In the process of getting rid of the old, clearing out the clutter, you've made space for the new. And that's beneficial because now you're about to see these things take off. You're about to see things go to the next level. And you'll be able to navigate these changes that you're going through a lot more easily because you don't have the extra baggage or weight being put on you from situations that were not in your highest good. So I hope that helped you guys. Y'all be sure to leave your comments below. Let me know if the reading resonated. I hope it helped you guys. Be sure to subscribe if you're new. Like the video. Donate if you can. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.